Hey, it's Nadira here. Okay, I wanted to make a quick video about being organized. Now, if you're like me, organization does not come naturally. It can be like environmentally, it's like you might be disorganized and messy, whatever. Or it could be like organizing your time. If you're an entrepreneur like I am, then being organized, the way you do things, the way you spend your time is really important to getting things done. I feel like organization and consistency might be number one. An easy way to stay organized with your schedule is to use the moon as a guide of when you need to do what as far as during the course of a solar moon cycle. I was gonna say solar cycle, but then it's kind of like a lunar cycle because the moon. Anyway, okay, as you know, the moon has four main phases, which is the new moon, the waxing moon, the full moon, and then the waning moon. Okay, so during the new moon and the waxing moon is when you will really want to do things that's going to help to grow your business and make those type of decisions, or actions. During the full moon is kind of like maybe a free-for-all, if something is really, really important, try to schedule it around the full moon. And during the waning moon, as the moon slowly disappears, you want to do things that's kind of like banishing things from your life, or getting rid of some things, or changing practices maybe would be the best time to do things like that. And during the new moon, they call it new moon, but that's like when it's dark in the sky and you can't see the moon. That's a good time to start things also. So that's just an easy way to work on your schedule. That works for me as I try to schedule things. If I use the moon, then that works for me basically. And something else about the moon, about why it would work, not just being organized, but like spiritually. As you know, our bodies are mostly made of water, and the moon controls the water on Earth, which is why we have tides. So it would make sense that the moon would also have some type of influence on our body systems as well, okay? So when you do things according to the moon, it's kind of like just being in tune with what is already naturally occurring. You're just taking advantage of the energy that's already going on, and you're just kind of making the most of it, making it work for you. So that's just something to consider, just a little idea. And I think that it's pretty universal, it can work for anybody. And also, what's interesting about the moon cycle is I just started doing this this year, 2016, right? It's February. So for about a month. And after I started looking into the moon cycles, I'm in some different spiritual groups, where they talk about spiritual things. Each group has mentioned the moon cycles as well. So it's kind of like, oh, well, I was already into that, and now I hear other people talking about it. So it's kind of like confirmation for me. And then the further confirmation is just how it does work. And it really is helping me stay organized though, and helping me plan a little bit better. So instead of going by, the seat of my pants, so to speak, it's kind of like, okay, I'm going to do X, Y, Z now. Or it's like, if I want to do something now, instead of rushing, because usually when I get an idea, I'm like, okay, I want to do this, and then I go and do it. So now it's kind of like, now that's kind of cool, but then it's really not, because I might not be as organized as I should be. So now when I know I'm going to do something, okay, I have some things I have planned for the new moon next week. So now it's like, okay, now I have a week to get organized and get my things together, so that way when I go ahead and move forward with my plan, I'm way more organized, and I have had time to truly think through exactly what I'm going to do and what I want the outcome to be. So also, when you're organized, it makes it easier for the universe to give you what you want, because there's no hidden obstacles. You've thought through all angles, so now the energy can just kind of like go and do what you wanted to do. Okay, just one more thing before I close out this video. Okay, check out this little moon I got. I bought this at this place called House of Consciousness in Norfolk, and it was only $1. Now it's supposed to be you're supposed to put like oils in it to be like an air freshener, but I burn enough incense and candles to handle that. So this is just like a representation of the moon, and I think that it's pretty cute. So Anyway, that's it.